Jayani. It's 3:57 p.m. October 27th. So these people who claim I bent the knee, I've never bent the knee to anyone. And anyone claiming they made me bend the knee is basically admitting to terrorism. Because what's involved with making people bend the knee involves hiring terrorists, cyber terrorists, witness tamper terrorists, neurophysiological weapons terrorists, implantation terrorists, cyber terrorists, and other terrorists who repeatedly bombard you, shock your brain, shock your heart, shock your genitals, commit neurophysiological torture, sexual torture, attempts to murder, cyber terrorist acts on you covertly to try to make you bend the knee, covert slander, and other things. So whoever claims they made me bend the knee is indirectly admitting to being a terrorist and hiring terrorists to, quote, try to make me bend the knee. They're admitting a satellite radiation weapon terrorist, gamma radiation satellite terrorism. So anyone who's ever claimed they made me bend the knee, that's how it has nothing to do with hacking, or anyone hacking me has to do with covert slander and cyber terrorist enrolling people in illegal gambling rings, illegal experiments, illegally. So anyone who's ever claimed they made me bend the knee is admitting to terrorism. And no, they've never made me bend the knee. They've never silenced me. They can only silence me technologically, and that's because I don't know shit about computers and never claim to. I claim I have the understanding of computers of a biology major. Yeah, even in 2018. That's another lie. I never ran any game in 2018. These kids stole property that I didn't even know about and were running it illegally and tried to turn it into some hacker game and all this bullshit. And they knew I never knew. So they ran a slander campaign and a smear campaign in 2018. And I don't know what the hell they were doing. And I never even got to see some property I was supposed to have access to and supposed to be able to run. So I never fall for that. I was supposed to agree to a game and then make rules for a game, and I never agreed to the game nor made rules, so never fall for that bullshit. So anyone said I made it a hacker game, outright slander, and you'd have to be fucking crazy because I don't know shit about computers. So I probably wouldn't make a hacker game with people when I don't know anything about hacking. And then it just doesn't make sense. It's like, yeah, let's make it a painting game, and I know very little about painting. Or, let's make it a cricket game, and I know very little about cricket. Never even played cricket in my life, so I'm going to make a cricket game. And, what are they wagering money for billions of dollars? You think I'm going to wager billions on a game of cricket when I've never played cricket in my life? Let's use our brains. Let's not fall for bullshit and act like we have the analytical skills of 2-year-olds, psychiatric illness, or zero credibility. Because anyone who fell for that has analytical skills of 2-year-olds, psychiatric illness, or zero credibility. Which one is it? Get to the bottom of it. But, yeah. No, these kids just stole property that I never knew about and were running it illegally and then basically made rules to aid them in their terrorist agendas, financial, legal, political agendas, and theft agendas. Don't fall for bullshit.